Hi guys, it's me, and I'm going to be making a commentary on this video that you're watching right now, right? So this video is basically about me making a beaded heart. It's just like a process video, and then I'm going to also tell you guys everything that I had to go through and everything that I learned. I also learned I'm like a very relentless girl, which is nice. Okay, so I got the order right from a client to make a beaded hat. Now I've made one of these before, but this is the first time that I'm actually capturing it on camera. So I made sure to capture everything, the fails, the successes, the ups and the downs and everything just for you guys to watch it. So make sure to stick to the end of this video and please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I started by obviously lining up my materials for the whole project and all. I first had my beads and then scissors, which is like a necessity. And then lastly, I have the fishing line, which is what I use to connect the beads, right? Okay, so I got started, right? So the whole thing was supposed to take me 2 days, but because of all my mistakes, it took me like 3 days. But just keep watching and you see. So I started. I started, and I was really, really sure that I was going to get it in 2 days and that nothing like was going to happen. I was so sure of my measurements. And that was the first mistake I made, being too sure. You can never be too sure about anything. So always make sure to check, recheck, learn, relearn, unlearn. It's very important, especially when it comes to beading. So I started, right? I started from the base that's like the top part of the heart. I started from the middle, so I kept weaving around in circles, which is normally how I would do it because I feel I just like it that way. I like the way the whole thing comes. I like the way it becomes. I like the creation of it that way. So that's what I did. I was really sure I was going to get in 2 days, so I wasn't actually worried about my time. I just kept, being about it. But anyway, as I kept on making, it got to day 2, and then I realized that I had gotten the measurements wrong. I okay. Okay, right here I'm still weaving around, right? I haven't actually gone far. You guys need to see how far I went before I realized that the measurements were wrong. It was actually like heartbreaking. But hi Sharon. Yeah, let's go. Anyway, though, I kept on weaving and weaving, and then right, I got to here, and I realized that it was extra, extra big. It wasn't going to fit an average head, even if I tried. So I had to lose everything and go back to the beginning. It was, it was gut wrenching. Trust me, it was heartbreaking. I was like, bro, what the hell? That's not even the beginning of it. Just keep watching, you guys. You see. I had to lose it and start all over again, right? So I did that, you know, absolutely certain that I could make it today. But then again, I made a mistake. It was still too big. I just refused to measure, kind of. I just thought I could keep doing it and it to turn out right. But then I had to lose it again because I got it wrong again. That's like failing 2 times now. How many times can a person fail? But I did, and then I had to lose it. And it's easier to lose it than it is to make it, which is just very, very. Anyway, though, I lose it up, and then I had to start back from the base. So I was just back to square one. So I had to start building up from there. It took me hours. By this time, my hands were shaking, my shoulders were aching, my mind was breaking down. I was like, bro, can I do this? Because right, the client that ordered it, he did actually give me a time limit, so it was just up to me. But I knew I wanted to get this done. I want to get this done in 2 days. But alas, it took me 3 days. But I feel it was worth it. You see the end product and then you say it was worth it too. It's like looking neat now and the size is, okay. Yeah. So I just kept on going. It was hard because I wanted to rest. I wanted to just stop and rest, but I had to keep going. And I just did though. I thought it was my passion for beading that just kept me going because I wanted to see what the end creation would turn out to be. So I just had to keep going. I couldn't wait to see what it would turn out to be. That was one of the things that kept me going. So yeah, you should have passion for what you do because that is one of the places that you find your greatest strength. Yes. Anyway, though, I kept on doing it, and it's really coming together now. But I decided that it's going to be best if I just go home to continue this. So that's what I did. I went home, and then I continued. Everybody was like sleeping. I thought this was like 11 minutes to 12 minutes to midnight, and I was there in our parlor sitting on the floor weaving. I was like, bro, when is it going to end? But I kept on going because I also wanted to see the end product so badly. I'm a fast worker though, because I did this thing in one day. If you actually look at it, what I planned to do in 2 days, it ended up taking me one day, but 3 days kind of. I did most of the work in one day, meaning if I had gotten my measurements right, if I had studied, actually researched before I started the whole project, it would have taken me just one day. Waste of time. I hate wasting time. But I learned a lesson though, and I got something done. The next morning though, I continued and then I finished. And what you're seeing now is the end product. So guys, hope you enjoyed my video and hope you learned that research is always necessary. You can never know enough, you can never learn enough. So before you take on anything new, always make sure to research, always make sure to find more knowledge, ways that you can get it better the first time, and also have a passion for whatever you're doing because trust me, that's one of the things that's going to keep you till the end. So guys, see you in my next video. Bye.